All right, Shalom. For the foremost, give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakakolash Bakathum. The honor to your apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all I can across the globe, pushing over the truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Sunday and hour from the great millstone camp of Columbus. And just listen to Apostle Gabar today, and brother did some response videos, talking about the wheat. I'm like, well, let's get into the wheat and the tares. And as you can see here, this is an illustration of what wheat and tares look like. And to the untrained eye, they can be confused one for the other. And that's why we have us as men, we can't judge according to appearance. Let's get that real quick. We can't be judging based on appearance. John 7:24 says, "Judge not according to their appearance, but judge righteous judgment." And righteous judgment is really to wait for the Lord to separate. All right, we're not here to because it's not a color thing. It's not a money thing, or how somebody looks. It's about the spirit. All right, and what's on the inside of man is what the Lord is going to judge. All right, but the thing is that what's on the inside is your spirit, and your spirit is what the Lord sees, not your physical shell. All right, so we cannot be quick just to that's why the other camps be going off, because they judge according to man. They judge according to appearance and not judging the spirit or judging the righteous judgment. All right, because all the tribes are not gonna be black, or dark skin. All right, Yahushua, the scriptures say his heritage is as a speckled bird. All right, so there's going to be a lot of Israelites and a lot of the elect that are going to be looking like these other nations. All right, so we have to be careful about how we judge and how we treat people that we don't know in the outside world. All right, because sometimes you have Jake coming up and they sit and listen, man. They look like Moab. They look like Ishmael. All right, they look like these other nations, man. But when you get to talking to them and get to digging a little bit deeper into their ancestry, so to speak, and most of all, by the Spirit, man, you just know they're Jake. All right. So Slovakia. So when we're gonna get the scripture real quick, is in Matthew 13. 13 and 24, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. And that is likened to Esau coming to the slave quarters, man. All right, raping our women, raping our daughters, impregnating them, all right, and leaving them out in the field, leaving them out in squalor, all right. And when a child would be born, depending on the strength of the genes, so to speak, a majority of children came out looking like Jake, dark skin, maybe had like a little better hair or something, or maybe even a little bit lighter or whatever, but characteristically a Negro, all right. But you are your father, all right, which makes them Edomites, which makes them heathens, which makes them tares. Why? Because the tares and the wheat are going to look the same, all right. It says, verse 26, but when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. Right, man? So, you look around the world, all right, you look around the world and you may see a bunch of Negroes or so-called blacks or whatever gathered together on a playground or in schools or wherever, But some of them, everybody in that school is not going to be a Israelite. You know, you live in a neighborhood where majority of Jake and Northern Kingdom, but there's tares amongst them, man. There's tares amongst the Northern Kingdom tribes. There's tares amongst the Southern Kingdom tribes, man. All right, but it's up to the Lord to separate them. All right. So the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then have it tares? He said unto them, An enemy have done this. The servant said unto him, Will thou then that we go and gather them up? Right. So they're asking, like, should we go and destroy them? And hear what the Lord said. The Lord said, Let both grow together till the harvest. In the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares and bind them into bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right. So we got to wait for the Lord to send the angels. All right, to come down and to separate those who are Israelites from those who are not. Okay. And those that are not, they're going to get destroyed. Let's go to that word tares real quick. Tares. The kind of darnel resembling wheat, except the grains are black. So there's a very small, difference in appearance, but a very big difference in the spirit. Why? Because the tares are going to get destroyed. All right. Now I had it was this. Nope. With that, it was let me see, this is the one. Hold on. You know what? I'll do it like this. See, you want to separate the sheep from the goats, right? In Matthew 25, I believe. Yep. Number 23. Slovakia. Come on. 25:32. This is Matthew 25:32. Chapter 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. All right, so when the Lord come, he come with his angels, man. All right, angels are the reapers. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. All right, so when the Lord comes, he's going to make a separation. All right, the Lord comes came to divide. To divide what? The holy from the profane. And he shall set it on the sheep, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. All right, so the sheep are going to represent the elect of Israel. That's who the kingdom is set for. All right, it's not set for the heathens, the tares. All right, they're natural Gentiles. All right. First Corinthians 4:5 says, therefore, 1 Corinthians 4:5, therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness, will make manifest the counsel of the hearts. Then shall every man have praise of the Most High. All right, we're not judging nothing. All right, before Yahweh Shai comes and reveals things into us, man. All right, because a lot of Jake that we think is Jake are heathens, man. All right, they're Edomites and tares. All right, so when we're out here prophesying and teaching, you can't just say, oh, he's this and he's that, or she's this and she's that. Now, you know, Spirit does bear witness. All right, but at the end of the day, all right, we hardly guess are right. Let's get that real quick and want to end it. Hardly, all right. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 9:16, and hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon the earth. And with labor do we find the things that are before us, but the things that are in heaven, who has searched out, man, all right? We hardly do guess aright, all right? The things that we see may not always be what they appear to be, you know? And we can use comparisons and things, all that, you know, but we really not going to be 100% sure until we get into the kingdom, until the Lord makes the distinction. All right, you know. So that's my little through the Spirit. You know, that's the synopsis of the wheat and the tares, man. All right, 'cause all Jake ain't gonna look alike, and those who are not Israelites, who look like Israelites, they're gonna get destroyed, man. All right, so with that, I'm gonna say Shalom and a Baba Ball.